Hi everyone, up next is going to be the Motul Grand Prix at Assen. It's going to be round 8 and I'm going to attempt to draw this one again. This is probably one I'm most nervous about, but we'll try it nevertheless. So basically it's a track of two halves. The first sector, you start down the start finish straight. So we go down the start finish straight into then turn one. Like I said, it's two halves, so the first part of the lap is really slow. So we got first corner. First corner looks like a slow corner going in. It's quite rough as you brake, but then it opens up quite quick on the exit. So then it's a high power into then like what is like almost a right kink, which is nearly full throttle, especially on a qualifying lap. And you see quite big slides going on there during the MotoGP, and then it's like a long continuous arc. Then we go into a really long double apex right-hander, so it's kind of like right there, then it straightens up a little bit, and then right again. We try and go out away from the curb, keep it in one continuous arc, and then bring it back. So then then it almost comes back on itself, and then into a really tight first gear left-hand bend. Tough to manage into there. There's lots of different lines. You can go in, tight for making the pass, but then you lose all your drive. So the best one for qualifying is to really prep it out wide. So then you get the run all the way down the straight. So then we come fast down the back straight, and then they've changed this in the last few years, where they've change the layout of the next right left. At the moment it's quite scary, I have to admit. You go in there and it's a really fast first initial right, and then it goes into a sweeping left. Difficult to get right, really physical to change direction because you're going to be at such a high speed there. It's really difficult to get it from the right into the left. Always in this left there's a little bump, so you always see the riders get to a certain point and then it will be a bump. Then we go into the left, kind of comes back on itself, and then for me, which is my favourite corner, is the next right hand bend. It's like banked. It's like a berm. You put it in there. If you get right on the inside next to the curb, the bike literally falls around the corner, especially on the Yamaha. So that's for me one of my favourite parts of the track. Then we come down the straight. This next bit slows up again, so you've kind of gone like slow, fast, and then into a slow bit. So then we go like left hand hairpin, little bit of a straight there, right, and this again is another kind of right leading long double apex. So it's like slow initially, then you start accelerating, and then basically it's like accelerate, and then you end up coming back on yourself, and then this is the final run then into the finish. So then we come down that straight, then we start going off a little bit in this direction, another fast right hand bend, and then it kind of brings itself into what's quite a tricky right left scary one, because you only just backshift one gear, so it's literally, I think it's 6th or maybe back 2 actually into 4th, and then you're rolling in there with super high speed. So then it's like right over here, then we go into the left, sweeping left, and then into what's then a very difficult last chicane. So then it's like a tight right, tight left, and then we lead onto the straight like that. Last chicane's probably the most fun last corner of the championship, because you see always a lot of overtaking manoeuvres there. Makes it interesting for the last lap, means that you have to be smart. Whether you lead or not, I'm not exactly sure which is the best option. We've seen guys win from different places, but sure, there'll be action in that corner. Lap time this year we'll be looking to beat is 1:33.7. It's been held since 2012, so going to have to pull our fingers out and get a new one in 2015. So yeah, that's Assen. I don't know if it looks right, but I did my best. I think I got quite close. I can still improve though, and yeah, once again, Assen Motul Grand Prix, and yeah, cheer on the Monster Energy Tech 3 riders.